La 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 la. Luke is live. He's still doing this forever, huh? All right, let's get this link posted. All righty. Yo, gotchas. Hello, anybody that has joined. I cannot see if you have joined yet. I'm wrapping up my final few things that I've got to do. All right, then. Let's load up the server and see if everything will load. And we need a Control-Shift-O. All righty. Okay. Bed boy. Woofy, woofy, woofy. Come on, there's the ideal position that I can sit in around here somewhere. I think we're about ready to start. Ugh. That'll work. Good enough for me, anyway. Anybody else have a problem anytime their mouse gets kind of dirty? It's kind of like, ugh. I don't like it. We're going to just start. I'm done waiting around. I'm ready to play. Alright, where are we at? Playing. Looking for a game to capture. There we are. Okay. Make sure it's working. Make sure everything's loading. Want to make sure we're loaded before we attempt to do anything else. And we need some music. We need some music. Harris Heller to the rescue again. Alrighty. I'm going to go with the ambient, turn it way down low, just for a little bit of background. There's nothing new in it. It doesn't last very long, but it's a nice album. It's a nice group. Could put on some Netflix, but then it's hard to talk over some guy rapping. Although he is really nice to listen to. Hello, Barry. He is leisurely energy to be reckoned with. Okay, don't fall asleep on me now. I know this is sleepy time music. Let's try 12. Hello, everybody, and welcome to PhilosophySMP Season 4, and I finally did it. I finally did something that I needed to do since I joined back in Season 2. I put in a little request on the Discord, and I asked for a build partner. I don't know what else to do or what the process is, but everybody around here seems to have somebody they like to build with and they like to play with. Boston got Pinky's Avenger, and I believe Ms. Boom is with, I can't remember the name of the person. I mean, everybody has, I have more examples, but they're all blank in my head right now. But everybody has somebody they build with. And if you watch something like Hermitcraft and Last Life, you got groups of people that are interacting and doing stuff together and building together. That makes it more engaging. And I'd like to do the same thing. So I'm seeing if somebody will apply, because I haven't built a base yet. So we could have some fun building a base together if anybody applies. I guess we'll find out what happens. Today we are on the never-ending build project. Boston has not taken his vines. So we will continue with our never-ending build project. I updated all the mods I could update. Xero Minimap mod tells me constantly, and the World Map mob tells me tells me constantly that it needs to be updated. I would like to build the side platforms today. I think that's what I want to do. We still have to build the roofs, of course, but I don't want to do that today. I think today we're going to stay ground-based. Work on the side platforms and make these pillars look a little bit more at home. So while the sun sets, let's grab some of our stonework up here before the baddies come to get me, and we'll get working on this. Hello, dog. Yeah, I figured you guys might want a little more entertainment value if I had somebody to play with. And last stream I did, somebody kind of said something about, you know, where is everybody, you know, and it made me think, you know, maybe I need to have some people I can play with and build with and interact with. So I think Barry's going to want me to put a bed here in the middle of this platform. What I'm going to do instead is grab my sleep over here real quick, but then I'm going to head over after I set my dog down, and we are going to get us another bed. I think I have some wool back at base. I should probably start shuttling this stuff, which we will be done here pretty soon with this project. We also need some more stone. Come here, boy. So we'll go hit the stone generator a little bit, and we will dump some of this garbage we've got in here. We got a lot of garbage we got to deal with. And grab us some more stone, and also get us another bed. And we'll put the bed right on the platform so we can just go to sleep wherever we are. You're awake. Good. Looks like we are joined today by engineer Tiz Mar and builder June Bucket and builder Mama Mock. And again, a shout out to June Bucket. She gave me the moss that allowed us last stream to get our moss farm up and running. So we now have moss and carpeting. All right, that music is getting a little bit loud. I'm going to turn down just a pinch more. I like it though. Hopefully it's not making you guys too sleepy. I believe I have some wool in my chests, and if I does, then I can make a bed or two. Now, Boston's not here at the moment. I just noticed that everybody seems to have their partner and their people that they interact and play with, and you know, I need to learn how to interact and play with people. It's a problem that I have in real life too. I'm kind of a lone wolf, kind of standoffish. I don't intend to be. I kind of push people away, and I don't really intend to. But you can't make friends if you keep pushing everybody away and don't do anything with anybody. And maybe it's good to make some friends and learn how to socialize with people. And it would make more interesting content too if we had some interactivity with other people going on instead of just hearing me yabbering on. We'd have a couple of different, maybe one or two people that will be part of the stream. I have 3 wool. I have just enough to do 1 bed. 'Cause yay me. Alright, that'll give us a bed we can put on the platform. We will link to the one that we have in our house over there. And then we'll put this other bed on the platform. So if we sleep and we get blown up in the middle of the night, we can just go back to the house. But otherwise, we can pick the bed up and just keep sleeping anytime we need to. Maybe we'll just keep it on me. I should dump some of this garbage. But let's hit this stone generator. I know this is kind of boring. Too bad I can't put on fast forward mode for you guys. But we should get a couple of stacks of this. So how's everybody doing today? I am drinking a smoothie that has the strangest combination of ingredients in it. It contains banana, spinach, vanilla, a pretty good sized spoonful of sugar, a kind of a pea fiber powder, protein powder. It's more of a fiber powder, hemp powder thing is what it is. It's hemp powder. Has a teaspoon of kratom, a vitamin D pill, and some lion's mane in it. And some milk, of course. And some ice cubes, of course. What do you guys think of that? Does it sound like a good smoothie? You ran out of milk? I'm sorry to hear that, man. Is there a cow nearby you can get some from? Oh, do you have smoothies normally? I like to use almond milk, but I saw a video that said that almond skin has some kind of poison on it, so it's not really good to use. And that kind of concerned me a little bit. But I don't really have a choice. I have to go with whatever's the cheapest around here. We're always shopping for the good deals. We're barely making rent right now, so I keep looking for jobs, but I don't find one that I can do yet. I have applied to a few of them, though. Let's see how many that gave us. You guys got to be getting tired of me just standing there. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of some junk and we'll come back here and we'll collect our stone. Let's check on our iron golem. We've got a helmet thanks to Airy now. We can go down and swim and check on him, see if he's still alive down here. Nope, he's gone. He's been killed. We'll have to make another one next time we get a big batch of iron. I don't have enough right now, but I'll make another golem and stick him further out. I didn't know there was a big pit there. A big wall that he couldn't get through, so he was pretty much a target right from the get-go for the baddies. Alright, so I've got a piece of zombie flesh. I gotta remember where I put everything. I don't know my organization right now. Okay, let me see. So that's the zombie flesh. We've got some bones. I guess they can go in here. I don't know why I wouldn't put them in there. We're gonna grab this eyeball when we get a chance. We'll put this over here in the flame. We definitely don't need that around. Keep the lantern on me. We don't want the coal ore. I wonder if we can cook this coal ore or use this coal ore as it is. I'm kind of curious about that. Would be interesting to know. Alright, that was for lanterns. We don't have enough to make another, so we'll just leave that here for now. I could carry it with me, but that's a lot of extra stuff. I should put signs on the front of all of these. I saw a guy do that in a video, and I think that's the way to go, but I just didn't get around to doing that yet. So we're collecting our moss, we're collecting our jungle wood, we've got our food that we need, we've got our extra tools. Is there anything in here elsewise that we can get rid of? It doesn't look like it. I think we're pretty jam-packed. This is all of our working area stuff. And we need all of this. The extra torches can go up here. Alright, so we can put the cobble in here for now, and the extra andesite can go in here for now. We don't need those blanked. And I don't know what to do with this coal ore. Let's find out what we can do with that. I'm going to chuck it in here. I want to see what happens. Does it turn into coal chunks? I'm kind of curious. Coal chunks. Okay, well, we won't keep doing that, and the reason why is if I mine this with the appropriate pickaxe, I think I have one here that's efficiency 3, and this is courtesy of Boston, so thank you, Boston, for this. I can come out here and I can get more than one per. Got to be smart with your resources. Alright, I don't think any of it fell down there. Let's see how many chunks of coal that gave us. So if we were to cook it, we would have gotten 8. Because we mined it with efficiency 3, we got 12. That's the way to go. We made some space. I don't usually have smoothies. I just started liking banana smoothies like a month ago. Oh, okay. Signs. Yeah, we can put signs right here in the front. I'll show you. So if I wanted to remember that this is my gear, I guess, user items or whatever, I don't know what to call it here. I just put a chest here on the front of it and call it user items. And there you go. And then I could put one in here, and this is ingredients. This is usually what I use for my ingredients chest. I wonder if I got you on those banana smoothies there, Barry. Because I remember I was talking about them. Maybe I got you hungry for them. Yes, thank you very much, Boston. And welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you, man. Yes, Pumpkin was looking for you. He wanted to know if you were around. I didn't see it in the player list, so I figured you weren't here yet today. It's nice to see you, though. Okay, I think we're all ready to go. We've got our extra bed that now we can put down anytime we need. We've got our torches. We've got our food. We've got an extra stack or two of stone. Let's get on this platform. I was telling Barry about the smoothie I made, and he told me he just started getting interested in banana smoothies a month ago. Well, that's when I started doing smoothies too, I think. Ah, I see. Yeah, but see what happened was you heard me talking about smoothies because I probably talked about them before, and that made you buy your smoothie at the store, and now you're addicted, and it's all because of me. Mwahaha. We are all interconnected. We are all related. Hey, somebody is on the timing tonight. Congratulations and thank you, whoever did that. I appreciate it. Okay. So now let's clear up all of this dirt, and I think we have a shovel. Let's see if we have a shovel. You can get up. Don't have to worry about you getting lost. We'll leave you in here for right now. A packet of banana smoothie powder. Okay, you gotta have one banana. Order smoothies are great after workouts. No, I wanted to be original. Order smoothies sound good. Where do you get them? We have actual business that charges like $5 or $6 for whatever you get, but we have an actual business that you can order smoothies from here in town where I live. I don't know if they have Oreo. We have a shovel with efficiency, fortune, and unbreaking, and I believe that came from Boston. Again, thank you, Boston. Let's use that. Now you got Pumpkin all interested in smoothies over here. All right, let me figure this out. Wow. This shovel is like hitting the gas. Wow. I'm not fast enough for this shovel. Alright, what I think I want to do is remove... Wow, I don't want to remove that much. We're going to see how this works, but I'm going to remove all of this dirt around the base and remove the base of the pillars, because the plan here is we are going to create a platform. I think that's the plan. I haven't 100% decided if that's the plan, but that's what I think the plan might be. Wow. Turbo shovel. Feel like singing the Power Rangers theme here, you know. Turbo shovel unite or something like that. I about killed all of Boston's picks that he gave me, though. I'm going to have to enchant some more. I'm running low. We're going to remove everything up to 2 blocks in height everywhere. The plan here is to clear this out and then to lay out kind of a general rough shape. Hello, you, let's go over here. We want to lay out a general rough shape for our platform. That's what we want to do. But we're probably about out of inventory slot. So, we will see what else we can do here. I just got out of work. I will not be on the server for another hour. Oh, okay. If I hunt Boston down, which would be fine to go and maybe do something with him, be entertaining, I won't get this project finished. I really need to focus on this project and get it done. I want to complete the challenge and get my reward from Ari. I am very disciplined when it comes to being focused on getting your task that you're on completed. So I hope you'll forgive me for that. I know that it might be a little bit boring that we're just been here all this time. I'll turn this up a bit. Let me know if it gets echoey. But I want to complete this. I want to see this project through. I'm worried that if I don't discipline myself and I don't focus and work on it, I will stop and I will lose interest. I will lose momentum. I kind of feel like I need to push myself. I hope that's okay. I really, 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 really want to succeed at this. I want to make a building that, you know, that my fellow SMP members are going to be, well, an entrance. That my fellow SMP members are, if they're not proud of it, at least they're not complaining about it, you know? Does that make any sense at all? I hope that's okay. I know it's kind of boring. Same place all the time. That's why we're trying to do a different process today. We're just going to work on this groundwork and some texturing, but try and change it up a little for you guys. But that's what's going on. I have a tendency, and I've gotten better. I've just out of sheer willpower and determination and discipline and focus, I've gotten better. I haven't really fixed whatever caused the issue, but I have a tendency to kind of leave projects unfinished. I start something and then I don't come back to it, and I'm trying to not do that. The only way to get good at something is to practice it. So the only way to get good at finishing projects is, of course, to finish a project. You can't get good at finishing projects if you never finish one. So that's what's going on here. Okay, we've got this tree here, and we need to help this tree out. And I've got a plan, I think. Come on, mouse. And there's my little torch that I had here. We'll have to reestablish that when we get done. Okay, so we have done it. So let's right under here add some dirt, as if this thing is growing down here. I know that it makes very little sense, but let's do this. And I'll check the chat in just a second. I see you guys are posting, so I want to read, but I'm just kind of, as I say, I'm trying to focus here, so. Okay, I need my axe. It went the wrong way. I don't like it. There you go. So now the tree lives permanently in our foundation here. Good. We'll hit some of this brush and shrubbery here, clear it out a little bit, because we're going to want to be able to build out a little bit, I think. All right, let's read the chat. No, it's fine. You didn't have to chase down Boston. I will try to have some more interactivity with other people. I know that we need to have that. I know I've been kind of isolated, and if you're used to watching things like Hermitcraft or Last Life, you love seeing the fellas and the girls and whoever all interact with each other. I know that that's important. It's special, and I 100% agree, and I want to give that experience not only to myself but to you guys. I think we used up all of my iron, folks. I don't believe I have any iron left. That's not good. We need a little bit of iron because we need a pair of shears, but I'll borrow the pair that I gave Boston here. He didn't use them, so I'll just borrow his and try to replace them later. That will save me some time. I left them for him, but he didn't grab them, so I'm going to grab some of these vines that are getting out of hand around here. I didn't really intend to do vine hunting today, but, you know, they're right here. They're in my way, constantly grabbing me. I might as well trim them a little bit. You got to tend to your jungle, you know. Somebody knocking on our door? Ah, my uncle is here. All right, folks, I might have to leave the stream. My uncle's here. We're arranging something for my parents' wedding anniversary. So what's going on? What's going on?
Hey, Mark, you want to come out to the car and say hello to Chris?
Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me wrap up here. Oh, nice. You worked the whole weekend. Oh, okay. All right, folks, we're going to have to leave for a second. I'm going to go visit with my cousins. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'm going to put you on the Be Right Back screen. I apologize for this. This was not planned. We're going to put on the pause screen here. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes, I hope. Alrighty folks, I'm back. Sorry about the delay. Wow, I am cold. I think we're gonna have more winter weather over here. I'm not looking forward to it, I gotta say. I like it. like the snow. But not in March. Yeah, it's dripping cold out there. Alright folks, I'm back. I apologize for the brief interruption, but got a visit with, I guess they're my cousins, but I haven't seen them since they were literally, knee high. Literally. So you want to talk about feeling old. But I got a visit with my cousins. And, my cousin and his kids. So I don't know if that makes me an uncle or what. Let me know in the chat. Am I an uncle? If my cousin has kids, am I an uncle to them or am I a cousin to them? But we're back, and we're going to go ahead and continue on here. My uncle gave me some kombucha, so that's nice. I am going to be keeping a hold of that in case I need it. I'll read your guys' chat here in a second, and we'll make sure that the screen is not on the Be Right Back. Okay, we're on the playing. Good. All right, what's going on? You worked this past, I made up an awesome quote, and then I forgot it. You got to write those quotes down, man. You don't want to make up those quotes and then forget them. Anyway, welcome back to the stream, and apparently my nephews or cousins or whatever they are into Minecraft, so wonder if they'll find their way to see my content here. I'm kind of curious to see what happens if they like it or not. All right, puppy, come over this way. We're going to make up this platform and let's make sure everything's running. Whew, I'm out of breath. All right, so Boston is headed home if he's not home already, and Pumpkin is figuring out a quote that he made. It was nice seeing my cousin and his kids. I do sometimes feel like, family and friends have all kind of figured out their lives, and everybody has kids, everybody has a wife or a husband or whatever, and I feel like, what the heck's wrong with me? But I try not to spend too much time thinking about that. Just enjoy what I can, Let me know in the chat if you guys know what I mean. I think I've got another little pocket here. Oh, okay, this is the one where I have the leaves. And we're going to plant a thing here. Okay. So let's do a rough... Shall we do this in stone? No, stone will break into... Unless I have an extra mending pick. Do I have an extra silk touch pick, I mean? Yes, I do. Okay, let's do a stone outline to start with. And I will put these extra vines in the Boston box. I don't know what you are relative to your relatives. Well, if your cousin has kids, then you're either their cousin or you're their uncle, but I don't know which it is. But it was nice to see them. We hadn't gotten together in a long time. My grandma sold her house where we'd always get together in 2016, so we haven't had any family get-togethers in quite a while. I believe where I want to be is here. So we're just going to do the outline here initially. Just a rough outline of what we want, and then we're going to try to fill it in and figure out where we are. Okay, so what I thought I decided with you guys is that what we're going to do here with these is we're going to have steps going up to them. I see no reason why I can't use some of this tuff along the base. I mean, it fits like a ground texture like you would have on the ground, and it will be mostly buried. You won't see much of it. So we're going to use tuff. And then we're going to decide what kind of steps and how we want to texture it. I love doing this stuff. This is the thing that I love the most. Just sitting here and just building, learning new skills. Last night during editing, I put a post up for you guys over on Discord, but I was able to figure out some things while editing last night, and that was fun, you know? I think the way I had this set up, I had the torch right here. So let's put that there. So you guys are going to see some new ways of me doing stuff with replay mod. I'm trying some new techniques and new ways of editing, some new transitions. I think I'm doing all right. I think they're going to come out pretty good. Alrighty, so let's grab these jungle leaves and stick them right there. I guess we'll go ahead and make all of this filled in with tuff. I don't really see any better way to do it right now. And I've got those leaves illuminated, so that's good. Ah, more vines. Alrighty then, yeah. Alrighty then. Let me know if the music and the mic volume is at good levels, or if you need me to adjust or change anything. Let me know if I don't have it on the correct screen. You know, if there's any kind of an issue, just let me know. I want to make sure you guys are enjoying yourself as much as I am. That's a little loud, so let's turn that down just a pinch. We'll be changing this album to our usual lo-fi album, chill album here fairly shortly. Okay. Oh man, we got an ocelot here. The only bad thing is, if I was going to tame one of those, I would like to tame it in that form. If I give it fish, it's going to become a cat, which I don't think is very cool. Okay, so I am thinking I want stairs. Probably coming down this side. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Seem like good levels of volume, says Barry. Oh, upside down stairs. Not where we want to be going with that. Okay, so I was thinking stairs on like that here. And then in the space underneath, we'll use more tuff, because we've got all this extra tuff, we might as well make use of it. And we'll stick it in all of our ground textures. But here, we're off by one. Okay, but this is going to be becoming a bit of a problem, because we're starting to get into this tree over here, and I don't really want to cut any more trees if I don't have to. So the next question is, do I want to have the stairs go all the way around like this? Or do I want to do something different? I'm going to try that right now, but we don't know yet. Bedtime. Let's pull out our bed and get to sleep. June Bucket said hello. I will say hello, even though I'm probably a little late. I will say hello anyway. Dog is manning the post over there. I'll show you guys kind of my intention with this, and then I'd like your guys' feedback. Let me know if you like it or don't like it. We'll get the general rough outline, then we got to start the texturing processes, but... So here we decided we're going to use steps. I don't know what we're doing here yet. That I haven't decided. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out as I go. There's no plan here. There's nothing that has been decided ahead of time. I'm just cruising along, figuring it out as I go. Well, there is a plan, but the plan is, you know, make it look nice. Make it look good. Now this is going to become flush because right here, it's going to be level with the ground. I'm not going to mess with the terrain in there. I hope so. Thank you for the support and encouragement, Barry. I appreciate it. I hope it will turn out. All of this is going to be flat here. But what I want to do here, I got to figure out if I can do cracked bricks or not. I don't know if I know how to do cracked bricks. I got to think about that. But what I'd like to do here is maybe more podzol and more dirt here and like a little bit of stone, like it's been kind of broken and kind of messed up over time. I think that's what we're after, not podzol, coarse. I want to use this coarse dirt I've got. So let's use some dirt on the bottom. And then we'll do a layer of coarse dirt. Oh, that is coarse dirt. Well, that's fine. We'll just use all coarse dirt. And then I think I want to spread that coarse dirt out just a little bit. Wow, what a jungle around here. Something along that line, and we might put a little stone here in this little spot. And I'm going to go ahead and steal back my course here. Because I've got lots of regular dirt. I don't have a lot of coarse dirt until I get more gravel. This will be stone. Something along that line, maybe, no, not right there. Maybe another 2 here. You imagine that this tree is going to have some pretty big roots. Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's figure this out here. I think for the first layer, we should use dirt. So let's use dirt to start with. Through this, because this is a block that we have a lot of, and we don't mind using this up. I don't know how far we need to go with it. Alright, then on top of that, we're going to have our regular stone. We're going to have some of this mossy. We're going to have some of this plain stone. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to look yet. But around this tree, I'm thinking we need a couple of that. Maybe something like that. And then inside we might have some regular stone. Something like that. And I'm thinking maybe some regular stone here. And I'm thinking this should be plain stone here. Now in here it's going to be kind of bleaching out. So we'll bleach it out. We'll have some regular stone along here. A little more regular stone in there, maybe one here, and we're running out. But let's see if we've got any extra. Now, somebody advised in the stream to try to use some cobble. I'm not sure I can make the cobble fit. I will think about it, but I'm not sure. Checking to make sure all our settings are good. Okay, we are good. And I'm not having any issues on the server today, so that's good. Very grateful for that. Alrighty, we're going to look at this and we're going to decide what we think here shortly. You guys are going to help me decide what I think. Bet you didn't think I'd be putting you to so much work, did you? You thought, oh, I could just watch the stream and I won't have to do nothing. No, I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe along this edge a little bit. Something like that. And maybe here we have plain stone. Something like that, I think, quite possibly. And maybe an additional cobble right here. Or not cobble, but mossy. I need to eat some food. I'm hungry. It's hard work being a builder. Alrighty, let's add maybe a couple more chunks of this coarse dirt. That's dirt. I need coarse dirt. Maybe one right here. And then a couple of chunks of regular dirt right here, and that will fill up with grass. Yeah, let's go for that. I think that's okay. This is a little bit too regular a pattern here. We'll fill that in with regular dirt too. And of course we've got our moss, so we will add some moss in here. That will happen. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to add the moss or where I'm going to add it, but there will be some moss in here somewhere. Right now I've got 7 carpets, so we can kind of play around with them a little bit. Now if I was moss, I would kind of drift sort of in the corners, something like that. And then I said we were going to put in some slabs to give us some differing height. So here's the question. Will this look better if we remove this and we put in a mossy brick slab? This is what we don't know, but this is what we're going to find out today. Will that look better or worse? Honestly, I don't think it looks better. I'm not sure the solution. Now, if I put a moss carpet on top of it, what does that look like? You can't. Okay, but I do like the look of the moss carpet next to this tree. That actually looked really good. So, let's put a moss carpet here next to this tree somewhere. Maybe right here. Yeah, we'll do 2. We'll just do 1 here in this corner. I was going to vary it. In my mind, I had it figured out to variate the height here so it's irregular, but it doesn't look good. So I don't know if I'm going to do that after all. What am I doing? You're giving me feedback. You don't need to pitch ideas unless you want to. You're giving me feedback. You're saying, that looks really good. Or you're saying, that looks terrible. I don't like it. But you're giving me feedback. And you're letting me know if you like it or if you don't like it. That's what you're doing. All right, so now I got to figure out the edge of this. And you don't have to. I'm just kind of messing with you a little bit. I mean, if you want to provide feedback, I would sure love it, but you don't have to. You can just sit back and enjoy the stream if that's what you want to do. I'm not going to be upset about that. Alrighty, so I'm thinking maybe a couple of solid bricks here, and then a couple here, and one there. Maybe. I was thinking of doing an edge like this here on this. Actually, let's do a windswept on this corner. And let's do a couple of regular bricks. I want a windswept on the very corner. And I don't think the windswept should be by any of the moss. So I'm not going to do it that way, but I think that's going to look better. Yeah, that works. That works. You like it so far? Well, that is awesome. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate the feedback. And hopefully we won't have to do this all over again, because this is like the second time we've had to do this platform. I love being able to use my mouse for this. That's why I have so much trouble with Vault Hunters right now. Everything you see me doing here, folks, is all on with my mouse. I'm not using any keyboard keys. I am using my mouse side button for this. All of this that you're seeing here. That's just how I operate. That's what I use. It's what I'm used to. I've gotten really good at using the mouse over the years, and that's what I do. But unfortunately for me, it's not how other people play the game, and it's not how you're expected to play the game, so it's very difficult to get support if things aren't working. Okay, so the plan here gets a little bit convoluted and different. I wanted slabs, so let's lay out some slabs. And we need to throw in some andesite slabs somewhere, probably more inside than outside. But we need some andesite, we need some mossy stone slabs. We're going to do slabs for our way in, and the question is, do I want like a double row or a single row? And that's what I don't know. So we're going to use stone slabs to start with. So that's what it would look like if I did a double row. If I did a single row, it would look like that. And then I would probably turn this into a normal bit of terrain right here. With this super powerful shovel that I've got, thanks to Boston. So now I would have to add in some stone bricks, and then I'll have to change up the textures on them. But this would be the general idea here. And then we would decide if we want to change this little texture here or if we want to do something else. More than likely what I would do is change that. And just put a brick there for now and then change it to something else later. I think that will look the best. But this was my general idea for the entrance. You have stone steps there and then you have this. But there's an alternative way we can do this. And that is to bring the steps out more, and that would mean if I did it, I'd probably go by 2. So if we did the steps out more, let's see what that looks like too. So to do this would require us to be out by, say, 2. We're using 2 for our general width of our walkway. I figure that's about the right size. And then for this one, we would probably come in, I'm guessing here, maybe. So it would look something like that. So which do you guys think looks better? Should I go in or should I stick it out like that? Or should I line it up with the steps? Those are my 3 options. I kind of liked how it looked inside. I think that looked okay. I don't think I like this one. I don't know if I like the lining up with the steps or not. That I haven't decided. But that would look something like this. And we would have probably nothing right here. Let's do this up with dirt, and I need to go change the music. Our album has finished, so. And of course we'll change this dirt up to coarse dirt, and we'll mix it maybe with some cobble. I'm not sure, or some, that's not what I wanted. Or with something else, I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure something out. So that's what we would have if we lined it up to the steps, but we did it this way. Actually, we have to go up a little more, don't we? I forgot about that. We're 2 below, so we have to go up another little bit, and I need some more bricks. Let's get a proper view of this. I think this is going to work, folks, but let me know what you guys think if you want to give feedback in the chat. I will, of course, fix the bottom of this. Yeah, see, this will be the top. We have to go all the way up. We have to go 4 flights. And then the other way to do it is to push it back by 2. So if we push it back by 2, it ends 2 more inside there. Kind of leaves the pillars kind of standing alone. I'm not sure how I feel about this, to be honest. Let's change the music and see what else we can come up with here. Let's just go with lo-fi, I guess. You think you can stop cave vines from growing if you clip the bottom of the vine with shears while crouching? Oh, you can do the stairs and add slabs to the front to make it stand out? Yeah, I can stick these slabs out further. I can stick them in further. I'm thinking in further or on the same level is going to be the way to go, but I don't know. And I was just debating with myself about something here. So I'm going to try something because you don't know unless you try. So we're going to figure out what we have here, but I have an idea, and it might match, it might not. I don't know. Okay, and we would not use then these. We would instead blend it together. Man, I'm running out of slabs. Here, we'll use the stone for now. So this is another option that I have too. I can blend these together. Just like this. I don't think I can turn this into a stair. We've got a step here. Something about that isn't quite aligned or correct, but this would be another way to do it. I'm not 100% sure why it's not correct, but I'd figure it out eventually. And then that would give kind of a V shape as you went up the steps. I kind of like it. And then, of course, our last option is to go inwards by a couple. I think it's about bedtime. We'll dig up our stone here and we'll turn that into dirt again. Don't blow me up, creepers. Water break. Everybody get yourselves a sip of water. Ooh, the sun's pretty. Oh, I love that. Let me know what you guys think of that. I love that. Okay. I gotta get mending on this pick. I think I have enough levels to add a mending to it if I can get an enchant thing going. I got my table finished, so I can go look to see. Okay, so the next way that we can do this, that we want to look at it as, is if we go in by, say, 2. So we start here. We can go in by 2, we can go in by 1, but it would be something along this line. Oh, we didn't pick up my bed yet. And unfortunately, I don't think this is going to work because it doesn't give me much platform here. If we go in by 1, we would be here. And then we could line up more with the inside edge of the pillars, which I think would be a cool effect. And it offsets the steps slightly and lets the steps stick out a bit. Now you guys will let me know what you think. And I want to thank you for tuning in and joining me and being patient with me when I went out and visited with my relatives. It was nice of you to bear with me. It was nice to be able to see them. So that's if we inset it. And there might even be a way, if we inset it, to blend in the stairs here a little bit. Let's see if I'm right on that. And we can see how that looks. So if we were to blend in the stairs, we would be something like this. And then if we wanted to proceed with the stair blending, we could wrap it around like a SOA. I don't think that that's going to work there though. This has to be not a step. But that one will work. Ooh. Ooh, what do you guys think of that? I like that. It's cool because it's like it's coming in, but it's really not. And it has kind of a nice effect. If you go to the side, it looks kind of wild. What do you guys think? I like this. I don't know how good of an accurate design it is, but I like it. Let's try it on the other side and see what we think. I think we found our design, folks. Curious to see what you guys think. Alrighty, so I think we did the 2 on the top here. And, oh wait a minute, this won't work here on the top. Oh yeah, it will, because we're going to start the process right there. Okay, we're good. Lost my train of thought there for a minute. Okay, and then we could put that one there, and then put this here and this there, I suppose. because our top platform is going to be right here. So this will be fine. Because this is going to be all flat here, and then there's going to be another one coming in. It's going to be different here, though, because we've got this pillar in the way. That isn't quite right. What did I do wrong here? Was I supposed to have another step? I think I was supposed to have another step. Well, that's not quite right either. Okay, we did something wrong. Let's find it. Let's find our boo-boo. We got a boo-boo here. That's it. Okay, there you go. So this will be the approach. We'll have a road going out that way, broken by this. But this would be the approach when you got here. And you'll be able to go up the stairs here and down this way. Gives you a nice visual effect. Looks good. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it looks good too. Okay, well, let's do it. All right, so let's lay out our top platform. We still have to work on this side. Let's go ahead and figure out how we want to do this side, because we can't do what we're doing over here with the slabs. It won't work. As beautiful and as amazing as that might be, hold on a minute, I gotta get my thoughts straight here. Yeah, because that would leave a hole there. Well, no, because you could have it flat there. Okay, so hold on. But I think it's gonna stick out too far. So I don't think it's gonna work. It would all be kind of lined up together, and I'm not sure that we would like that. Yeah, it would do something like that, which I think looks awkward. So that's one possible for the side. The side's going to be tough. We can't match the same pattern as we're doing for the other parts because the sizing is different. We can also just make it a solid, wall, and you only can go up through the front. But you know that people are going to want to travel through, so doing this kind of makes it, you know that somebody's going to try to go up this way. And it will work, but it's just not a very... Ooh, one thing we could do... One thing we can do... Because we know how people think a little bit, we have a little bit of psychology. We could do this. Kind of ugly looking, but that would be one solution we could use. We could also... just use slabs. Just a normal pattern of slabs. It'll take us a second, but we'll find the pattern. This is one of the things that I enjoy the most, is the hunt for the pattern. I believe there's always a pattern, and you just gotta find it. And when you find it, sometimes. So that's another solution there, just having it come in like that. I'm not 100% sold with that, to be honest. And of course, we can just do stairs straight across. There's nothing wrong with that either. So... if we do stairs straight across, that's how that will look. I think we're going to cheat a little here, and we're just going to use stairs straight across. I know it's a bit lazy, but I don't see a better solution, and I can just do it for now and change it later if I so choose. It just seems like the best deal as far as I can tell. Kind of a hybrid of what we had before, because we had stairs going straight across before, and we were pretty happy with that. But then we've got a different pattern for the front, which I think we needed. Yeah, I think that's the way to go right now. Okay, then let's fill in this texture here, and I guess this is ready to go, so we just got to fill that in. All of this will be solid blocks of some sort. Okay, and then we have the texture. We don't want just plain solid brick stairs going all the way across. Gives us actually 3 different kind of ways of doing this, because we have a flat platform here, and then over there we'll have the steps going across. And then on the front we'll have the slab, so it's like we have a variety going on. Turn down the music a little bit. I think it got a little bit loud. Keep an eye out for cutter reapers. You know they're out there. Even with all these ocelots hanging around me. Okay, so let's fill this in. We need to figure this out. So probably here on the inside we're going to put some moss. We don't have much. We'll put a little bit. Probably right about here we're going to have a little bit of mossy type block. I'm trying to figure out the pattern I want. That's why I've wandered off there on you guys for a second. Trying to think through the pattern here that I want to put in here. I'm thinking something along the lines of this. Maybe even all the way through. Then for this one, more likely something like that, and maybe a couple of blocks. And then a stone. And then we need a little bit of moss carpet. We only got 3, but we can put some moss carpet around here. I'm thinking maybe a moss carpet here, and then possibly a double moss carpet there. And we'll go cut some more moss carpet shortly. I think we need some bricks here. We don't have a lot of trees here, so I'm thinking here we're going to do mostly brick and some windswept blocks. And then when we match it here with these stairs, we'll use our bare stairs, if I can find them. We need some bare stairs. Okay, we don't have them. Wait a minute, maybe we do. I do. Good me. I am prepared. Something like that, and then when it gets around here, it's going to turn into, you know, all of this here is going to be mossy type stuff. Maybe here. We'll see how that looks. I'm not going to get too into the texturing. I don't want to get distracted between different things that we're doing here, but we want to do a little bit of texturing as we're going, but I don't want to do too much. I want to get focused on getting the platform built. but a little doesn't hurt. All right, and then we'll have some more bear, I think, stuff. Probably here and here. And then wherever that vine is hanging, we're going to have a little bit of moss. All right, I think a regular stone step right there in the middle. We still didn't get our andesite in here, but I don't know if andesite would work out here anywhere or not. I have to think about that. If we were to do an andesite step, gotta think in terms of where that would be preserved, or even an andesite block, maybe even. Like right here, we could actually put an andesite block. Let's see how that looks. I think I have andesite right here. Why in the world do I have this wall texture here, I wonder? It's not bad. We'll do another 2 here. Ah! Not where I wanted to put them. And probably a brick right here. And then maybe an andesite step could go... Yeah, let's move this over. We'll put an andesite step. We don't want very many of the andesite steps. I don't think they look very good with the rest of the mix, but I'm thinking we could have an andesite step here. It's kind of a protected spot where you might see an andesite step surviving, possibly. And then this would be stone brick. Might have another one, say right here. The idea is that these were the how the steps looked. You know, hundreds of years ago, whenever this thing was built. That's how they're supposed to look. But there's only going to be a few left because the jungle's taken over, and so there you have it. Okay, so I'm thinking in here, we're pretty sheltered overall. I think we could have a couple of andesite, probably here. And then I think we're gonna have some regular stone here. Do we want any sort of a worn out one? Yeah, let's put a worn out one right here. Because that's kind of like the wind blew through there and tore all the texture off of it over time. There you go. And there you have it. We've got one side done, folks. Let me know what you think in the chat. I know we're not using any of the cobble, but I don't think this looks good, honestly. I kind of like the brick and the bear, so hopefully that's not going to be a problem with anybody. I can't figure out how to make the cobble look good, so... And we got this side mostly done. We need some more moss carpet. So now we can start working on this part. So let's say we're going to have probably a couple andesite here Definitely a couple andesite there, probably more here than anywhere else. And then thinking a stone swept one here. And then regular brick. And regular brick and stone swept, or windswept, stone swept. What am I talking about? Yeah, I like. I think we might need a little more moss. Kind of encroaching somewhere around here. So let's add, say, one right here, just a moss. 2. Let's add 2. And of course we should go through here and add a couple occasional coarse dirt, not very many. Now that will wipe us out of coarse dirt just about. Yeah. We're about done with the coarse dirt. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's close to what we want to do. Makes that side look all overgrown. Then we'll have to do the same thing here. We have to get more coarse dirt and put it around this tree. Regular grass here is fine. And more coarse dirt here around this tree. And we should probably mix gravel and some other things with it, but I don't have all that together yet. Let's see if it's sleepy time. Another water break, I say. Moving along. I like how that looks as you approach it in the morning light. That just looks really cool. I'm gonna get blown up while I do this, but let's take a screenshot. My screenshot button is working. Okay. I was like, why is it not working? I like that though. It really feels like it's part of the jungle. Okay, good. Let's put in our floor. And then we're gonna just put in our floor first, and then we'll worry about the texturing. Or maybe we can texture as we go. Let's see. Maybe I can whip it out whip out the texturing details while I'm working on it a little bit. Let's try it. Now the one thing we didn't add that we're going to need some of is lost my train of thought, but there's something we need that we haven't added yet. Okay, so now we need to have a couple of, say, mossy blocks coming in somewhere. No, I guess we won't be using mossy. This will be mostly andesite and plain brick. So what will be worn? Well, we're going to have some stuff along this path that will be worn. We know that because if somebody's been walking along stone for 100 years, they're going to leave some evidence that they've been walking there, you know? Actually, any andesite would be off to the side, probably. Now, B-Dubs was going on about making brick patterns. I'm just thinking about wear and tear patterns is what I'm thinking. I'm getting a little copying of myself here. Let's try to fix that up a bit. See if that doesn't look... I don't want to copy and make too obvious a pattern. Okay, that's better. And then along the edges, we will, of course, have more of this andesite, which would be the original brick. Why do I not have my... Where's my andesite? There it is. Probably here as well. It's not going to be in any big traffic areas. That's too big a traffic area. Let's try, say, right here. And regular brick. Okay, and I don't know what's going on with this yet. We'll figure this out in a minute. Okay, and then right here, I'm thinking we need another andesite possibly here, and maybe a regular brick. Let's get some distance on this and look down and see what we think. So it should look like some place where people have been walking for a long time. I see a couple of mistakes. So this one here wouldn't be here. This might be there, but not 100% sure. This one won't be. And that one won't be. But I need to find more spots for the andesite. All right, that looks better. Yeah, actually, that's fine. I like that. That works good. I think we have enough. We need maybe a little bit of bare right here, possibly, kind of matching this part here. You guys feeling what I'm feeling here? You guys figuring it out, seeing what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to make it seem like somebody was walking here for a long time and they wore all of this smooth. There wasn't much traffic in these areas, so the main bricks are still there, kind of. And then there should be more worn over on that side, a little more worn over here, I think. Yeah, this isn't going to work. This needs to be worn. I'm thinking 2 worn and a block here. And then over here, it seems like there's too much regular block. I'm thinking maybe like a couple. All right, let's see what we've got. There won't be very many people walking through that part. They'll walk here, they'll walk here. I think that's going to work. We got the bricks. Only other thing we need to do is, of course, right here at the steps, we need to have a little bit. Let's say they mostly tended towards the middle of the steps. This could actually get away with being a polished andesite. Might have survived the relentless foot traffic. I like it. Alright, let me know what you guys think in the chat, but I think we've got it. General texture for this part of the floor is done. Let's get this slab part here finished. So I think what we're doing is we're putting down slabs. We've got the stone brick slab. And all we have to do is figure out where our texturing is. So I am thinking pretty simple. It won't be very difficult. We just need some mossy where it's anything's growing. So right now we have nothing really growing. So we won't use any mossy. So it'll be a combination of worn, just regular stone and brick. And then if I'm going to put in cobble, I got to figure out where the cobble might go to, where I might have cobble at. Because right now I don't know. Okay, so now I've got some space here I want to fill with something. Let's put a fill block here. Same for over here. And I think I have all the gaps filled in. I hope I didn't miss one. Oh, okay, we'll put a little moss here at the very... maybe right here in the corner. I don't think we'll put two in. I think we'll just put one and then maybe a stair. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then this should be a regular block of stone. And I don't believe there'll be any andesite in this part. And then a brick right here. Thinking also brick right. Good question. I'm actually thinking brick here and yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. Doesn't fit the way I want it to otherwise, so. Okay, we need to fix something here. I've got too many regular patterns going on, and I don't quite know the fix for them. I gotta think about that. Okay, bedtime. Let's pull out my bed. We have a challenger. Let's get my friend out. He can help me. All right, so we've got to figure this out. It's too regular a pattern, and we don't want that. I'm plumb fresh out of ideas. I'm pretty sure those have to be stone. This can be plain stone here. Put a brick in there. Let's hope there's no creeper sneaking up behind me. Wrong texture. And my pick is about dead, so we're going to take a break, and we are going to go... Where's my bricks at? I know I've got them. Am I after brick here, or am I after regular? I'm after regular. We're going to see if we can't get mending on this and see if we can figure out a way to get it fixed. Or at least set it aside until we can fix it. Okay, that's a little repetitive, but it's not terrible. We'll add some moss to fix up the edges. I think we'll go ahead and live with it, folks. Alright, so right around here we need some definite mossy bricks. All through here. Got this tree growing here, and it's putting moss and vines on everything. This here should also be mossy as well as this, so we'll do both. Then on this side, I think we're going to have more windswept because there's not any sort of traffic going on here. So it's either going to be people walking up and down the stairs, or it's going to be that it's just swept by the wind. Sun bleached and wind bleached. Alright, I'm thinking of changing this up slightly. Throw some plain stone down in here and see if we like that okay. I think it might work. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm going to sit on that one for now. I think it's okay. Okay, we've got the front done. We're good. Let's take a picture. We got to have a beauty shot, man. Of course, all of this has to be textured. Can you imagine how many stairs there are there I'm going to have to work on? That's going to be really tough. It's going to take a long time. So the next order of business, once we get our pick replaced or fixed, is going to be to get these pillars textured. I gotta check the time. Don't want to be going past 7 or 6. Alrighty, let's take a screenshot. Not getting my little camera noise anymore. Well, I turned off Essential Mod, so I don't have it running anymore. Okay, so you are sat in place. I believe all of our traffic areas, you can now get up into it. This is a little awkward here. And I don't know how Ari feels about me coming in here and changing things up. I was thinking along the lines of a slab on top of a fence all the way up, instead of this double stair thing. I need to find out from Ari on the challenge how much he needs this stairwell to be unaltered, because this is in the way here. I'm going to remove these front ones for now. because this is your way up right here, and this is my pillar right here. I'll figure out the rest of that later. So now we need to get this pick dealt with. I think we've got the roof on this one done. Hello, Boston. How are you doing? What do you think, man? Shulker box. Oh, shovels. Shovels, axes, handing me a whole bunch of tools. Okay. I need to figure out a way to do this. I'm all full. All my inventory is completely and totally full, and this server is aggressive when it comes to, you know, getting rid of stuff. So I love how the dogs vibe out to the music. I think that's cool. Wheat seeds? What am I carrying around wheat seeds for? So Boston just gave me a bunch of tools. I was driving home and I heard you needed tools for your build. Okay. So Boston is doing something. So Boston has given me a shovel and a pick. Ooh. Efficiency 4. That's going to be a super pick. Nice. Now I gotta find out. I gotta figure out how to organize this. Alright, so I don't know what Boston's looking for here. Does he need some leaves or something? Oh, he's showing me his lighting trick. Yeah, for around the base. Yeah, this is Boston. He showed up here. He's snuck on. The trick I learned. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, hidden lighting like that. That's a good way to do it, is to put the lanterns under the leaves. And you can even do one better by digging in a block, and then you don't see the lantern over underneath the leaves. So Boston is lighting up the area. He thinks it's too dark in here. I was thinking some like a brez. I'm going to say the wrong word, but we have a big fire pit. That's what I was thinking of putting in here. I'm not 100% sure yet. I still have to figure out the lighting. I have this right here, and I can bring down a fence or a chain and hang a lantern, and that's probably what I'll do at first. What's he saying? You can light without while light. Okay, this way you can light while hiding the light source. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to hang a lantern from either right in the middle there or from just on the inside of these two. So we're just gonna make some chains. Let me get gray carpet. Okay. Okay, so Boston is off. I'm gonna try, he gave me these lanterns. Remember we hung up this carpet here? This moss carpet? Let's try something. I think it does work because if I remember right, I remember in PhilosophySMP season 2 or 3, when we had the cave shopping district, I put down some of this. Yeah, look. You can hide lighting right underneath the moss, so it does work to use moss in a lantern if you want. I just have to figure out where I want to put it because I'm very particular. Yeah, it works really good. I wouldn't use it there. I'd probably bring it in further with the side of the pillars or maybe on this part here. I'd scattered. I don't know if I'd want to make it equidistant or scattered or what, but I'd do something like this. This is going to work, I think. I got to figure out what the best approach is right now for the build appearance. No, okay. Okay, you're listening. Okay, gotcha. So what I can do is I can use this gray carpet or gray wool that Boston has given me here, and I can, let's grab this before it despawns. This is hard to do in third person. Anyway, I can hide lanterns that way underneath and light things. I can also do the same with the moss. Now the nice thing with the moss is I have glow lichen, and I can put glow lichen on the wall near where I have a light source, and we all know the glow lichen glows. It'll kind of interfere with the glowing of it, but it makes it seem like the glow lichen is the light source, not what's under the ground, because it looked kind of weird there in the corner with the moss underneath. But I do like this. It's a good idea. I appreciate Boston sharing this with me, and I appreciate him tuning into the stream and hanging out. Yeah, so I've got that, and I've got, maybe I can do some chains. I got to get some iron for that, and I can do some stuff that way. I'm going to leave this just like it is, because I kind of like how that looks right there for right now. I'm going to play with some of the rest of this, though. We are going to get this figured out. I'm a little bit uncertain about my steps here. I think they cut in too far. I kind of like them. I like the effect of them, but I'm just still uncertain with them. So I'm going to think about it some more. And Boston is back, and he says it only has a light source of 1, I believe. Yeah, well, you wouldn't be using the glow lichen except for an ambient light. You'd be using it as a false source is what you'd be doing. Okay, so he is doing whatever he is doing. I need to organize. We've got a bunch of tools courtesy of Boston. So I can create, if I can figure out what I'm doing and where I am, I can create some chests. I'll go ahead and create a bunch of chests. And I'll stick them out on, I'll stick one chest anyway out here on the deck. And this chest out here. Okay, well this didn't go the way I wanted it to. This is still Boston's chest. I don't know if he'll ever pick up his items over here or not. He may not want them, but I was trying to make life a little easier for him. So we'll stick a 4 Boston chest over here, and then on this chest we're going to put my tools or my extra blocks or something. I need some storage, and I got to start moving some of the stuff back to the main base. So, okay, I don't want to leave the tools per se out here, so let's figure this out. We need to put stuff somewhere. We gotta figure this out. So we'll put the steps out here, the polished andesite, our regular stone. Is he getting his, finally getting his vines that I left him? Okay, so smooth stone. Okay, I have got to figure that. I think he just took. I think he took his. Got his stuff. Okay, cool. Because I wanted to make sure I paid him fully, because the agreed on price was 2 stacks, and I hadn't given him 2 stacks at that time. Okay, we don't need any of this stuff. We're going to put all of this back at base. We don't need to carry this around with me. Trees can go back to base. Okay, we are going to run a trip back to base in just a second. I need to get rid of all of this stuff and clear up some room. And I got Boston's carpet here. That's going to go in my building supplies chest. So there we go. That's all of my building supplies. Anybody that looks in there should know what I'm doing. Thank you for the iron, Boston. I don't know if he's still listening or what, so say thank you twice just to make sure I get it done. Okay, yes, and we still have gravel, so we can make ourselves any sort of coarse dirt we want. Alright, so this is all of our building supplies, and we'll put our jungle leaves in here. I don't think anybody's going to run off with my jungle leaves, at least I hope not. Let's clean out my backpack and get rid of all of this extra stuff, because this is going to help me finish up. We're going to try to finish some texturing on these pillars before we quit tonight. So we're going to want the dirt. I don't know if we're going to do anything with the cobble yet, or if we're going to convert it. I think Boston is writing. I'm going to work on my build. Oh, okay. Okay, so Boston is going to go to work on his build. It got dark enough that the zombies are out. But I can't find him. I can hear him mumbling over there, but I can't find him anywhere. Let's stick all the stuff in one corner. Let's get this more organized. I know this is kind of boring for you guys, but we need to... Organization is important, you know? I wish I knew where this silly zombie was. He'll probably come in and start eating on me. Oh, I think I see him. He's got armor on. Okay, let's go out and grab him. Or not. Come on, dog. I swear I saw a pair of legs over here. That works for me. Alright, let's see if we can sleep yet. I mean, why else have a dog unless you're going to have him deal with the baddies? Okay, so we've got my 14 chests. They'll go in here. These are all, I believe, oak leaves. So we don't need this stuff. We'll put the seeds in here. Oh, okay. We can put the oak tree in here too while we're at it. And we've got additional dirt. We need the gravel. And of course our bed. We need our bed. Okay, so now our build chest is just about filled. Boston took his goodies. Thank you for the vines. And Boston left me the sign and said, thank you for the vines. Actually, let's make this chest be our worn out weaponry chest. Things that are worn out. Well, I was going to take this stuff back to the base. Maybe I'll just take it back to the base. Alright, so we're going to make chains, and we're going to try that with maybe a little combination of the jungle fencing. Oh, we got more coarse dirt than I thought. Good. But we'll try that in combination with our jungle fence. I think we've got some right here. And we'll see if we can't make ourselves... my train of thought's getting derailed again. Nice little chandelier or something of that nature. I think chains would look okay, so we're going to give that a try. Alright, so big shout out to Boston. Thank you for the supplies, and I hope that the vines help you, and I will have more vines available. I'm working on my building supplies back here, so for those that need it, I will have them available. I will try to gift any of the building supplies when I'm finished with the project to whoever might need them. And I'll take down the shack unless people want it left here. But I'll leave the chest up at the top of the pyramid. I don't think anyone's going to want this thing here, so we're probably going to be removing it. But we'll go with what the people want. Reading chat. Inventory management is ever important. Lots of green stuff. Yeah. One chest is meant to be like all of my dirt and living stuff, and the other chest is meant to be like stone. I like to organize that way, so that's what we have going on here. Okay, so one dog is sitting, and I think the other dog is in place. I'm going to leave Boston's lights there to help me remember his idea so that I can work on that. I'm going to check the time, but we're going to head back to base, and I'm going to see about... Could have swore I heard a zombie walking around. Gonna see about trying to get some of these pillars done, but as you can tell from my talking, I'm getting a little bit rummy. I don't know a better word for it than that. I get kind of... I gotta remember how to do a chain. Let's go find out. I think it might even require regular iron nuggets. Alright. It's been a fun stream though. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves too. Alright, chain recipe. $8:05. Yeah, 6 p.m. on my end. So we're about time. I don't want to leave right yet though. I'd like to do a little more. I'm having fun. Okay. 2 nuggets and 1 bar. Simple. So simple I forgot it. Alright, let's take 8 of these. We'll make them nuggets. We'll take 8 of these again, and we'll make these. That gives us 8 chains and some nuggets for lanterns, and that is going to go in our building supply chest. We've got our doggy guarding it here. We'll grab the lanterns and let's go ahead and put this up. I'm kind of excited to try this, and then we'll dump all of our extra stuff we don't need somewhere. Trees can go back too, I think. I think my dogs are all healthy. I don't need to give them any food. Alright, you guys can let me know what you think of this. Well, you'll see it here in a second, and you can tell me yay or nay. You have that power, believe it or not. Now, of course, the next question is, should I put some fancy thing that the chain hangs from? But for right now, we'll just hang it raw. But say, for example, if I wanted... Hold on, let's go ahead and play with this for a second. What's the point of playing if we ain't playing? Came flying back right at me. Okay, so let's go in here. We got an extra lantern right here. Where's my jungle fence? One of the things we could hang from is a jungle fence, just like that, but that is not going to look good. So we can do this kind of a pattern and then add chains to it. Ah, wrong way. Thinking maybe 4 chains. And then we can look at that and see what we think. So here's my first idea for putting up a chain. I can tell you right now, I like how this is kind of hooked in, but I don't like this front part. So if I like one, I don't like the other, let's change it. Let me know what you guys think in the chat if you're up to commenting. I am looking forward to just having a build session here this Sunday. I've been really enjoying my Twitch build sessions. I got to say, it's been fun. I hear Squeaker Toy Dog. I call him Squeaker Toy Dog. I've said this before on the stream, I think, but because he always sounds like a squeaker toy that got squeezed. Black Bell, welcome to the stream. And man, I am so sorry. You came in on one of my streams, I think it was the Twitch stream, I can't remember which one, and you said hi, and I was really into building, and I didn't even notice that you had commented and said hi, and then you left, and I didn't even get a chance to say hi to you, and I am so sorry, man. But this time I caught you, and thank you, Barry, for helping draw attention to him being there. Was able to say hi. You're, I don't know what the farm is called that you're building with the Guardians, but your Guardian farm is looking really cool. What do you think, Black Build, of what I'm doing here? This is the build such far. We have not finished texturing the sides, the pillars, but we got the floor done today. I'll show you what it looks like from a little bit of a distance. So that's the floor, and then that's what we're thinking of for our lighting. And I'm trying right now this height. I'm thinking it needs to go up one more. And this is what we have. So we now have the side walls in place. And we're figuring out a little lighting. And we just did stairs on this side. We've got our texturing done. And now we're working on our lighting and then our pillars. But I'm getting tired, so it's about time for me to take a break. But I don't want to quit. I'm having too much fun. How are you doing today, by the way? How'd work go, and are you doing okay? It's nice to see you streaming again. I didn't stay for very long, but I did catch you a little bit of it, so... We need more scaffolding. Looks awesome. Thank you. Hanging lantern looks cool. Makes me think mystical with the lighting. Kind of mystical with light. Okay, good. I kind of want to go for mystical ancient. Want to cover glowstone in trap doors. Glowstone. Oh, yeah. If I had glowstone, but I don't. But I think for that kind of lighting, I am going to ask on the server if anybody has sea lanterns. I want to put some sea lanterns under the floor as lighting, I think. Guardian Farm, Monument Farm, Prismarine Shard Farm. You are good. How about me? I am good. I am doing very well. I am very, very in a good mood. Very happy right now. I got to see my uncle and my cousin, or my nephews. Not sure what the appropriate word is here. We've got a problem here, folks. We've got a problem, and I don't have a solution. We have nothing to attach our fence to. I mean, we can do this, but then it doesn't quite match what we did over there. Oh, and it is just floating, so it doesn't look good anyway. And then we could match it and just let it hang there and not have any tie into anything. We could also put a slab there. We need to go to bed, though. It's getting, it's bedtime. Monsters are going to be out trying to chomp on me. Do I have my bed with me? Oh, my goodness. I didn't bring my bed. Darn it. I don't like being distracted. Now I got to go all the way back over here to get my bed. I think I'll try putting a slab there. I wish I had something smaller than a slab I could put a fence on and make it look good, but I just don't have nothing. I think if I put another slab there, it's not going to look very good. I don't think I want to do that, and if I take it away, it won't look good either. And if I leave it floating there, it doesn't really look very good. So I'm in a quandary. Let's get my bed. Where did I hide my bed? I hid my bed somewhere. This apple needs to go back. Yeah, it's been a cold, rainy day today, and I feel like an old man for sure now after seeing my nephews or cousins after they've been... We still can't decide, Barry Boy and I can't decide if you're an uncle, if your cousin has kids, if you're an uncle to them, or if you're if they're a nephew to you. But anyway, I feel like an old man now for sure after seeing them, because they were all grown up. Last time I saw them, they were literally knee-high. You know, what I'm wondering is, can I do this? Alright, I don't think it gave me my texture I want here. I'm going to have to work on this a little more. But keep it like that there, and then come in here with this, and... I don't have my solid block. It didn't stay with me. Okay, let's go find it. It's down here somewhere. I just realized that we're not quite even on this side. I just bashed my head against that. Oh! Okay, so if I do that... Ooh! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I think we solved our problem. Remember what I said, it's all about finding the pattern. There we go, and then we just do the same thing over there. No, we don't do the same thing over there. We want to do a little asymmetrical building. So that kind of draws the interest where it needs to. Yeah, that will work. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. And I think the height is about right. So let me know if you guys agree. And that should light it up enough in here at night with the glowstone we're going to put in here. And maybe we'll have some under the ground lighting. Like we could put right here, we could put a little lantern, or even underneath here. We can kind of hide it back behind underneath some moss and put some glow lichen above it so it looks like the glow lichen is lighting stuff up. We've got choices. But right now, let's head back to base, get rid of some garbage, and what else are we doing at base? I can't remember what else we're doing. I think we're just doing a garbage run right now. I think we're good otherwise. Yeah, I just want to get rid of this extra stuff and stash some of these tools that Boston gave me. I've got a couple that are wore out, and I don't want to wear them too much further. Let's pick a pick for right now. We've got an efficiency 4. Fortune 3 on breaking. Oh yeah, let's go see if we can't get these enchanted. Oh, I do have iron. I thought I was all out of iron. I stuck it in my ender chest. I thought, you know what, if I stick it in, that looks painful. I mean, that looks really painful, puppy. Are you sure you want your tail right there? Identity, reputation, or specific order? You'll have to clarify the question. I do not know what you mean. Anyway, let's put these bows in our redstone chest. As you know, droppers or dispensers, and I can't remember which one, will allow you to use any kind of bow you need. So if I have some beat up old bows, I can use those later. I always save stuff. Really good at doing that. And I'm going to ask for some of those sea lanterns, see if anybody got a stack or two. I think I have a diamond I can buy them with. And I might be able to trade with some other items. But I'll see if anybody has some sea lanterns. We're going to get this place really nicely, atmospherically lit. Or at least I'm going to do my best. And we can harvest some carpet while we're over here if I remember to bring my shears with me. This is my moss farm, Boston, sorry. This is my moss farm, Black Belt. Thanks to, and I don't remember her name now. The name sticks in my head, and it always sticks with me, and now all of a sudden I can't remember it. But the Somebody Mama player is the one that gave me a cube of moss, so now I have a moss, kind of my own idea of a moss farm. I'll just grow the moss I need. I think it's Mama Mock, but I might have the name wrong, so if I do, I'm sorry. A lot of moss tree type things going on here. I don't think we'll be using any of those, but we might. Let's see what we've got. We got ourselves 6 moss blocks. And I'm not seeing my carpet. There they are. I've got 31 carpets. Let's grab a couple of more moss blocks while we're here. All right, and that should do the trick. 2 more carpets, 25 moss blocks, and a couple of bushes. All right, let's dump out the garbage collection here. Yeah, I know I don't need shears. I realized that after I was already using them. I'm getting tired. I don't know what happened, but it's like just all of a sudden my energy levels crashed or something. Not thinking very clearly anymore. But that's okay. We can make more shears. We're not gonna worry about that. Alright, this is where our bows are gonna go. Our crossbows will go to the user items. We don't normally get, like, we got 2 crossbows from 1 raid. It doesn't normally happen. Cocoa beans should go in here. And I think that's just about everything we need to stash. Alright, and anything else here? Oh, we've got some old stone tools. We should probably use those up at some point. I'm going to just keep them over here somewhere for right now. Alright, this is another pick that we need to enchant and fix. So we'll put the ones we need to enchant and fix in here. We've got that one and we've got this one. So we'll see if we can get any enchanting done on any of our stuff. I know I have a tree around here somewhere. I've got all this grass. I got to figure out what to do with all this grass. And it's not the kind of grass that adults like. I'll tell you this much. That was a little bit of adult humor there. Hopefully not too strong. Okay, so we've got an efficiency 4, fortune 3 pick. I want to save this one here. I'm going to grab this one and attempt to get it enchanted. Let's see, fortune 1, efficiency 3, shovel. We'll save that. We've got one already. Here's a silk touch efficiency on breaking. That can replace my current silk touch. Efficiency 4, fortune on breaking. So here's my current one. So let's put my current one in here to be repaired at some point. And those will be my 2 of that. And then an efficiency 3, fortune 1. Ooh, nice axe. Efficiency 4, fortune 3 on breaking. Alright, we'll use this axe. We'll try to get that enchanted. And I think that does it. And we'll save the other 2, and we can try to enchant maybe one item. So let's roll the dice and see what kind of an enchantment we can get. It's time for... What's my enchantment gonna be? Oh, this is really crowded. Let's fix this up a little bit. Okay, we've got my extra sword here. Sharpness on breaking 2. I'm doing it right this time. I'm not making any negative commentary like last time. I felt terrible. Boston told me I was okay. But I still felt terrible. Okay, there we go. So we watch the dogs bob their head to the music. There you go. Okay, continuing on here. And did I do something wrong? Oh, that's right. You can't apply enchantments to an enchanted item. That's right. Okay, I remember now. I have to have an anvil, and I don't have enough iron for an anvil yet. So what I can enchant is this, but I may not have enough because I need 30 levels, I think, to enchant. I only have 20. I can get an efficiency 2, and then 30 is still not reached. I think we're a little bit shy. We won't be able to do any enchanting. We'd have to go hunting for iron, and I don't think we want to do that. I've got a few chunks. I don't think I have enough to make an anvil. We'll hunt for iron off camera. We won't do that right now. We'll just work on some texturing, and then we'll wrap this up. I'll make an anvil be my music and Minecraft project. I'll do that when I get done with the stream. Maybe later tonight I will come onto the server if I'm able to, and I will mine. I'll put on some Bad Omens or some... what's the other one I'm listening to right now? I've got Bad Omens. I tried... Pink's latest album. I didn't like it. I've been a big fan of Pink, but her latest album just kind of Got Tay-Tay's album, Taylor Swift, of course. And I can't listen to any of this stuff, you know, on stream because then I get yelled at by the copyright trolls. But let me see, who else am I listening to lately? I'll let you guys know what music I'm listening to in case anybody wanted to know. Are you gonna load or are you gonna grind? I am so grateful that my computer has stayed working all this time, even though by all means it should just cough at me and give up the ghost. Yeah, Pop Evil, listening to a little of them. Bad Omens. And the other one that I really have been liking a lot, I think I have it under Rapcore. It's I Prevail. I really like I Prevail. So I will sit down, I will get into the mine, I will make that iron mine more organized. It is an absolute nightmare right now. I'm going to fix it up and make it much better. And I'm going to start working on it, and I'm going to have at least one anvil, if not 2 or 3, within the next few days. All right, let's go ahead and texture a little bit here, and then we are going to wrap this up. So this is going to be tough because I can't really access all 3 sides. I have to kind of work like all along these 3 here, and then I have to move to the other side to work over there. But anyway, on this side, hey, somebody is following me or something. I just got a notification. What is going on? Why did it not put on my screen? But thank you for the follow or subscribe. It's still not showing. Ah, there it is. No, it's still not showing. All right, well, I got a notification of a follow or subscribe, so thank you. Whoever followed or subscribed, I'm not sure. I'll have to check my stats. I'm supposed to get a little message on the screen, but it didn't show up. Identify repetition. You don't need moss farm. Well, a literal moss farm. That's where I'm growing moss. Anyway, I'm thinking along here, we're not going to have a lot of green or anything like that. What we're going to have here is mostly going to be brick. We'll have a couple of windswept, but it's mostly going to be, and what I call windswept are just plain stone. But it's mostly going to be, let's just get what we need over here. We're just going to focus on one area. Going to be brick. Plain old brick. Why do you still have your tail in the saw blade? Alrighty, I cannot call out who specifically joined because I have no way of finding out right now. But if I can figure out who it was, I will give them a shout out and a direct shout out and a thank you. Unless, of course, they don't want me to, then I won't. Alright, regular stone. I don't know why my thing's not letting me know. It's just not communicating with me. You do realize that that's a safety hazard. It's not OSHA approved sitting arrangements, right, dog? Alright, here we go. And you got your tail underneath the chest. That has to hurt. I cannot imagine how you would appreciate that. All right, let's go find out who followed or subscribed. We got our doggy with us. All right, boy, sit. Good boy. Let's find out. Is there any way to know? Anyway, I'll go to my dashboard. Maybe it'll tell me. Yeah, my dashboard just doesn't show anything at all. Wow, I've got no information anywhere. And I don't think I minimized the little thing. It's supposed to pop up when there's oh, yeah, it's visible. It's supposed to show, but it's not saying anything. If I go to Control Shift Overlay. Oh, the Epic Gaming Kaiden subscribed. Said 3 minutes ago. Okay. Epic Gaming Kaiden, thank you for the subscription. Cool. We figured it out. I think you subscribed to me before. So you must have resubscribed. Okay, I didn't mess something up. Good. All right, let's get this done. I wonder if Boston. I wonder if Black Belt will be doing a stream tonight. He did not say. Oh, I've got to check with Boston. He was going to start doing streaming, so I got to see if he's figured out how he wants to go about that yet. I'm thinking maybe, shoot, 3 solid brick, couple of stone. As if the wind went through here and grabbed that. I'm probably gonna have up here at the top, we'll have a couple of andesite. He was thinking about it. He's having his friend, he says, set him up with all the equipment and stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's gonna do. I think that's what he was waiting on. He has a friend going to help him with the equipment. Now, here's where we've got a bit of an issue. We're going to get the nice appearance by figuring out how to work with the sides such that it doesn't look, see how it looks like a regular pattern when I do it like this? That's where we're going to have our trickiness. We've got to figure out how to make the patterns work with the sides. We got to think in X and Y instead of just one dimension. One block pillar means I don't have to do any more than just one side or the other, but now I've got to do more than that. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to go. Okay, this isn't working. Let's do this a different way. Let's go out here. No. There we go. And how's that? Okay, so now we can get a little bit of a view here. I'm thinking, okay, we got this here, so this is probably going to be a mossy. Because we've got a leaf right there. And then we'll have a regular, then we'll probably do kind of a windswept one. I'm guessing it's going to come in probably right about here. And then I am thinking along the lines of maybe another 1 or 2 in here somewhere. Then my only question is, where would the rest of the andesite go? But now let's take a look from this way. All right, we should bring over and across, I think, some moss. That's going to be important. Man, it's already sleep time, and I'm ready to go. I don't want to sleep. I got time to sleep. So let's do that. Let's bring over and across a little of this. I don't like that touching that, though. So let's change that and fix that to a regular stuff. There we go. That's better. And then I'm thinking regular stone and maybe... All right, let's put our bed in. Monsters are coming. My sound sounds like poop. Well, don't worry too much about your audio, Boston, because you got to get the practice in, you know? So you got to just make do with what you got for now and get that practice in. That's important, you know? Because then when you get the really good audio, you'll be ready to rock, you know? You gotta get comfortable with it first. You're gonna be on a learning curve. Waiting around too long for the perfect recipe of ingredients is, you know, you just never get started. The only way to learn or to do something is to get started doing it. So, you know, just jump on in there with what you got. Make the best of what you have. I have a microphone tweak setup guide for whatever mic you've got. And I'll try to help you get set up as best I can if you want me to. But yeah, it's just a matter of just getting in there and doing it, you know? What is it? Eckhart Tolle says something like there's no time like the present, and the present's the only time you're guaranteed to have, or something like that. Another old saying is don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Okay, should I bring in, do you think, any of that ugly stuff? Like right here, should I put in a little bit of tough? Which I forgot to pack. Let's go get some tough. Yeah, what kind of a microphone or setup do you have, Boston? What is it that you is using? I'd give him my extra microphone that I have if I still can find it anymore. I'd send it to him in the mail or something, but I have a Blue Snowball, but it does have some bugginess. It kind of bugged out a bit, and I hate to give people stuff that's not that good, you know? But I could do that. I could send him my, that would be a pretty good mic to start out with. I mean, it does work, sort of. It's just I hate to give, I mean, if I'm going to give a friend something, I want to give them something really nice. I need to replace the microphone I'm currently using because it is not able to focus directly in front of it. I want a more directional microphone. I want one that cannot capture, because I don't use like every other person on the planet. I'm not somebody who, wow, I can't get over here where I need to get. I don't use headphones. I should. I need to learn how to use headphones, but I don't. And as a result, I don't have that ability to kind of grab that. I get audio coming from my speakers and then it plays over onto the microphone into the stream or the recording. And that causes me a few issues. So I ain't happy about that. I need to figure out how to fix it one of these days. I'm going to change this because it's not allowing me to do much here. I want a couple of regular stone in here, I think. And then brick here. I like how that appearance looks. Actually, I don't quite like that, though. I think I want it to be like this. You have an A2 2020 US. Is that a microphone? Yeah, the past is just a memory, and the future is just what do they say? What do they call the future? A fantasy? Yeah, past is a memory, future is a fantasy. Welcome to DreamBliss's live streams, where you get a little philosophy for your. I'm sure that's gonna really put me right at the top of the charts there. Okay, USB microphone. Okay. I'll look it up and I'll see what I can figure out about it. There might be a way to make that work out real nice for you. I don't know. I'll have to look to see. Let's make this one. We got to look at it from all sides, and then we got to look at it from the angles. So this is tricky. This is not easy stuff here. It seems easy. It's like, oh, well, he's just playing Minecraft. He's just playing a video game. He just put blocks in place. But no, it's not easy. We're trying to make this look like something. Okay, that's okay. Let me check this side. That's a little regular right there. Little regular. Somebody got an upgrade. Oh, a new engineer. Itchy nose hair. Oh, that is a unique name there, sir. Mr. Itchy Nose Hair. Okay. I've seen it all now. Who the heck is Itchy Nose Hair, I wonder? I think I didn't make it any better. I think I need to work on it a little more. All right, Boston. See you when you get back, man. And I do thank you for joining. Hope we're not picking on you too much. Just want to cheer you on. I don't really like I like to have regular brick before I have the bald stone. I don't know. Trying to figure out the best approach here, and I'm not sure what it is. My mind won't see the pattern right at the moment because this looks too repetitive. But I'm not quite sure how to fix that. And we have to make sure that it looks good from the sides and the angles too. I'm going to stick with that for now. I'm not 100% happy with it, but I'm going to sit with it for now. This side for sure has to be more done with it. Itchy Nose Hair. My goodness, what a name. I have never heard of a name like that before. You didn't go where I wanted you to go. We should be using my Silk Touch pick too. Okay, we are. Good. We don't want to lose my stone we need. Okay. I think that's as best we're going to be able to do, folks. I'm not going to try to change it up. It's not quite there yet. I'm not 100% happy with it, but it's better than it was. We've got 2 more to do. We don't want to get too caught up and get frozen up in non-action when we're trying to get, you know, stuff done. So, okay, so I'm thinking probably, yeah, a couple of windswept on this corner is fine. Probably an andesite here. Maybe a couple more andesite here. Got a couple there, but I'm thinking, well, no, that's fine where they are. Okay, and then I need the bricks fine. Let's add a couple of plain right here. And maybe a couple plain right here. And one couple more down here. Not letting me at it from there. All right, let's go to bed. Yes, welcome, Mr. or Mrs. Itchy News here. That's fine. I like how that looks there, so we'll live with that. Now let's make sure we didn't drop any other blocks anywhere. I'm sorry if I get a little bit quiet on you guys. I am just looking and observing and studying and thinking. If you could see the hamsters running around in the squirrel cage of my mind, you'd be laughing, man. They're in there, they're going they're just running like crazy right now. Thinking I want one more, possibly. Thinking some, maybe some windswept here, and maybe a single andesite right here. I wonder if that itchy nose hair is the person from my stream from Twitch that was interested in joining. Be interesting to know if that was them. Okay, so I don't know if I want to add any of this stuff here. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking let's go ahead and toss in a couple of chunks of tuff along with our brick. Maybe we'll do one more chunk of tuff. Come on, mouse wheel, work with me here. And then we just need like a windswept or two, I think. Probably, yeah, on this edge here. It's a little bit too regular right here. All right, and we'll add a couple more, and that should be good on this corner. And I shall check the time. Don't want to get us all turning into pumpkins because we're up too late. No offense to pumpkin. Alrighty, let's take a look at this and see what we've got. I'm actually more pleased with this pillar than the other one. I don't know why. The other one just has parts that bug me. This one, well, has a few parts that bug me, but not as many. I want to break this up a little bit. We're going to add a moss, just one moss right here. And we'll add a moss step. We need a step. Dog jump. Okay, let's go and see. I've got my steps right in here. Do have a mossy stone step, so that's good. All right, so we're going to add a couple of mossy right here. And probably a tough right along in here, I think. Let's see how that goes. Then maybe a couple more tough right here. Now in here we can bring in an andesite or two because, you know, it's pretty sheltered in here. Okay, and then I think we might bring in an extra moss right here. Somebody has planted a garden. Cool, making progress. And I'm thinking maybe a couple more mossy here. Let me see, that's too many. Okay, and then right about here, I'm thinking a couple of these guys. Yeah, that's looking good. I think we can do that. And then I want a couple more. Ooh, can we do it on the vines? Are we able to build while dropping? It's a good question. All right, we got a little bit of time here. Ooh, I did it. Now, the next question. Who needs scaffolding? We'll just climb vines. Okay, then on this side, we're definitely going to have some andesite probably here and more than likely up here. And we're going to run out of andesite here pretty soon. And then we'll give us a little bit of a bare one, maybe right here in the middle. And maybe even going around to here. And we'll make this one also a bear, I think. Now let's make it a brick. Then we'll do a bear one right here. Mouse wheel. Mouse wheel. Darn mouse wheel. I think I want to increase this up a bit. Well, let's do 2. Let's get rid of 2. All right, and then I think we should probably add 1 brick right here. Break that up. Well, no. Pooh. Pooh Bear. Like that. Okay, the top part still has to be done with. Pillagers! Hey, here's my friends. I can't run. I gotta get to my doggy. That's almost funny. Did we get them all? Alright, how are my doggies doing? Are we good? Got our full health. We've got to get our status changed, but we'll do that off camera. That was actually kind of fun. A little change of pace. Those pillagers don't know who they're messing with. That's the second time I've gotten that. Where's my flag at anyway? Where'd the other guy go that had the flag? Or did I even get the flag? I did get the flag. Good. Let's add to our collection. We got it. We got another one now. Okay, so moving along. We'll finish the top of that one later. But that top part needs to be done, but the base is done. These two are done, and all that's left now are these ones here. Alright, so this one here by the trees, we're going to go ahead and do a couple of things here. I'm thinking a little bit of tuff along this edge. And then a little bit of green, probably here, maybe one there, and maybe one here. This inside one is not going to be green. We'll keep 2 of that. We'll use a regular stone texture, and then I'm thinking looks good. And we'll repeat that over here to just 2, I think. For right now, while I think about it some more, and yeah. Alright, up here I'm thinking andesite. Yeah, maybe a couple of windswept right here. Change this to a brick. Alrighty, let's see what we've got. Okay, this side has to have a little more work done on it. Oh, we got leaves right in the way. Okay, so I'm thinking... Get rid of that one and make that a brick. Let's go ahead and extend our brick down by one here. And extend this down by one there. Wrong button. Still building, just about ready to wrap. We're texturing today. We just had an exciting pillager attack. If you weren't here, you missed it. Sorry about that, but we just got attacked by pillagers. I like it. This is good. I like this pillar. This is excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Alrighty, so let's figure out the bottom of this one. Probably, it's going to be andesite here. Likely andesite here, and worn textures here. Yeah, that's why we've got the pillager thing in the corner. We just got attacked. They didn't know who they were messing with. I'm thinking regular brick here. And then a little wind swept there. This one's probably not going to be moss. This would probably be either tough or something else. Probably not even tough. Cobble, cracked stone bricks, mossy stone bricks, glow and vines. Lots and lots and lots of vines. Yeah, but I gotta figure out how to make the cracked. I don't know. I can't remember the recipe for cracked right now. I know I'll think of it eventually, but right now I don't know what it is. We'll do the tops of those later. We're not doing that now. We're just trying to figure out the general idea of what we want here. Why do I have 4 of those andesites all right there in the same area? I gotta fix that. I can't tolerate that. That'll drive me up the wall if I lived with it. We'll use regular stone for now because we're going to do more of it later. So Mr. Nosehair has now killed their first monster. Okay, so this is the last one today, folks. Is this one here we've got a texture. Gotta figure this out. I love the rainfall. It's almost meditative for me. I love it. I don't love the baddies that come out of it to chew on me, but I do like the rainfall. Almost out of textures. Well, blocks. Let's go get us another block of regular stone. We'll finish this last pillar and we'll wrap up the stream. Cracked bricks. What did you want to craft? Also tough. What about andesite? Yeah, I've been using andesite polished as if it were one of the original blocks for the structure, along with the stone bricks to give kind of a variety. And then Boston says you place stone bricks into a furnace and cook it. Ooh, we've got to do this. We've got to do this. You know we've got to do this. Let's get some cracked stone bricks. Can you do mossy cracked? I bet you can. I bet you add moss to them and get mossy. But then I'm going to get confused because I want to have like a million different brick textures to work on. And then I'm going to be confused. I'm an old man. I'm easily confused. Sit. Sit. Any bad guys want to say hi to me today? Because I don't want to talk to you. I like that the wow. I like that the ocelots are there because that should scare away creepers. Although why a walking dynamite package would be scared of a kitty cat is something that I'll never understand. I hear a zombie. It was trying to be sneaky, but I could hear its footsteps. Gotta get up pretty darn early in the morning to get one up on good old DreamBliss over here. At least I think it was a zombie. Could have been something else. I think I actually want to have this here and move this down a bit or up a bit. I'm not sure which. Maybe even right in the middle. Okay, that's pretty good there. Now what about this side? We need to work on this. That's too repetitive. Probably just a couple of plain. Ooh. I don't like that. Darn you. Scaffolding doesn't work half the time when you need it to. Okay, I need to eat some food. Run out of health here. So he has now gone into the nether portal, Mr. Nosehair. Whoever Mr. Nosehair happens to be. Alright, what am I doing here? I'm losing my train of thought. I see the chat is blowing up. I'll be with you in a minute. The little squirrels and the little hamsters in the cage are getting wore out. In vanilla, cracked mossy stone bricks don't exist, I don't think. I mean, I think. I forgot about mossy cobble and the chiseled stone. And there's probably mossy chiseled stone brick. Well, we don't know yet, but I'll tell you what, we're going to find out all together. How's that sound? Yes, I'm much happier with that. I'm still not sold on the tuff. I'm not sold on the spots of tuff that I've got here and there. Now, let me know what you guys think. Do you think the tuff is really working or not? You know, just give it some thought and get back to me and let me know what you think. I'm kind of curious. I think the tuff is working, but I'm just not 100. Wow. You did not want to give me my bricks, did you? Not 100% sure yet. Okay. Oh yeah, that's done. We're done. We have done what we set out to do. We've got lighting. We've got 4 pillars done, and we can now start doing these pillars here and get them all textured. Of course, we have to fix this mess here that you're seeing. I have to figure out what to do about that, and if anything's going to be put there to kind of give it a little bit extra oomph. Because right now it's kind of bland. So I gotta figure it out. I don't know yet, but we're gonna have to texture those edges on that side, and we're gonna have to texture the edges on this side. But this side looks good. We gotta do all the texturing, of course, on the edges of the roof. And then, of course, the sides. I might leave it like this, or I might try to figure out some way to give a little extra depth. I don't know yet, but I like how it looks so far. It works. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I think it's one of the best things that I've built. I'm really, really, really working hard to expand my building repertoire. You like the tuff? Okay. Well, now let's find out if we have any. We've got cracked, okay. All we have to do to make any sort of mossy cracked is to add some vines. Right? Right. No mossy cracks. Alright, let's find a home for these cracked. We need to put them somewhere. I think a few cracked bricks is going to be necessary. So, the next question is, where's the best spot? Probably lower on the pillar. For sure. We'll just slop a few in and decide if we like that or not. I don't want to copy that. So what we're going to do here is we'll do this and maybe an andesite. So there are no mossy cracked, but that's okay. We've got enough to work with here. No issues there at all. So let's see. We'll add a cracked here. If I can get to work. We'll add one here, and wow, still having trouble placing. I must be tired. I keep missing. We don't want to go much higher than that, I don't think. So we'll put a crack here. Thank you, Boston, for the tip for the cracked bricks. It's nice to have that information, and that will add the finishing touches. What do you guys think? We got cracked at the bases where you'd kind of expect there to be cracks. Okay, so the next thing is let's have a few cracks here and there scattered around. On this surface. Then we'll get a distance shot and we'll see if we're happy with how that looks. Yeah, that's just enough for emphasis. We can put a couple more on along the sides where you might expect there to be one. Yeah. Oh, that'll look good. That'll look like it's cracking all the way through. Alrighty, folks, there you go. We've got all the cracked added. Let's get some beauty shots before a creeper sneaks up on me and blows me up. And we'll do one from the side. But I think that's going to do it, folks. I think we're done for the day. You guys think we did a pretty good stream? Think we had some good stuff done here today? Let me know what you think in the chat. I'm always wanting to know your opinion. We're going to post these pics up on Discord. I want a bit of a view from like an angle, from like a small height. Like, yeah, maybe here. Kind of showcase our, oh, this won't be on my Discord, by the way. This will be at the Aries Discord in his, in the SMP chat. Because I'm always looking, I don't get much feedback there, but I'm always looking for feedback, so. Alright, can we get another angle shot from this side? Let me see. Can I climb up this tree? Are we capable of climbing without falling off? I'm only going to be able to get it from the one side. The other side's too overgrown. Let's see, can we round off this? I'm not sure if this chat window is going to show up in there either. It might. I'm not sure. Good enough. Discord, that would help me get some better looks at this place. Try it. Aries Discord. Do you have a problem with Aries Discord? And let me see. Acacia wood would make a good giant fox statue. You want a giant fox statue? I have never tried a statue. I should try one. Let me give that some thought. Don't let me forget. Keep on me about that, Barry, about doing a statue. A fox statue would be really cool. I don't know if I could do it, but I'll think about it. Aries Discord is Aristotle Gaming. I'll post a link in my Discord. Unless that's a problem for you, Barry, then I can post them in my Discord. There's nothing saying I can't post them in both. It's just I put them in Aries Discord so that I can get some feedback from the other members, and it's relevant for the SMP because this is part of the Friday challenge, so I want to make sure. So now the hard part, the thing that I'm worried about, the one challenge that I'm going to have left now. I do have a challenge here, and I got to figure this out. I'm going to add one more here. The challenge is, for me, next, is I was going to take chunks of these pillars out. Like, say I would take out like this chunk. And then maybe over here I take out this chunk. Right? Like it's falling apart. But that looks like crap. And I don't know what I could do to fix that. Pardon me for the strong word there, but I don't like it. So I got to think about, is there anything I can do to kind of add like a little bit of chunks falling out somewhere on this? If you have any ideas, be sure to post in my Discord in the feedback. But I think we're good for today. So let's go and do our outro and then go into the chat. My voice is getting hoarse. I'm going to take some water. Water break, everybody. And get over here so we can do our outro. We got to get a distance shot before we do that. Let's get in the boat and see what it looks like from a distance. It'll be a little hard to see. The lower one you can't really see from the shoreline very well. But we'll do what we can. Ooh, I saw the dolphin jump. Did you guys see that? Oh, that's awesome. So here we go with our stairwells over in here, but that doesn't really show much. It's really hidden. It's really camouflaged in there, isn't it? No, we really can't see anything from a distant shot. I wish I could, but it's just not visible. We won't be able to see anything until we get higher up. We're going to get rid of some of these trees, but a lot of them are going to stay there. I'm going to frustrate the Mama Mock or whoever it was and the other person that put all these torches here. Because I'm just taking them out, taking them out, taking them out. You don't need torches. Just come in here and enjoy the wildlife. I really love how the vines and the tree just kind of drapes. It's like it was always here. That's what I wanted to do. That was the hardest part of this, is making this look like it belongs here. But I was able to do it. So that's pretty cool, but it's too bad we can't get a distance shot of it. Oh, somebody working over here? I just see a tree. Okay, it's the bare tree. Stairs and walls. What does that mean? You don't need to post a link. I'll see if it's on an area episode. Oh, yeah, okay. Challenge and replace chunks with walls or I was thinking slabs. I'll give slabs a try. It might work. Stairs and walls. I don't know what you mean by stairs and walls, Boston. You'll have to be more clear. Alrighty, folks. Oh, man, it's been a long stream. It's a beautiful day here. It's a terrible day outside. If it's not raining, I should take a walk to the book box. But what we're going to do now is wrap up and go into chat. I'm going to try and figure out what Boston means by stairs and walls. I'm going to find out from Ari how much I can alter the stairway, if I can retexture it or change the sides at all. He's going to let me know, hopefully. I'm going to post these pics in Ari's Discord. And if Barry needs it, I'll post a link to the Discord. Don't know if my friend Black Belt is doing a stream or not. We're going to go check on that while we wrap up here. I just want to thank you guys for hanging with me. I am really proud of what I've been able to do over here, and I appreciate your guys' feedback. You know, building can be a solo thing, but you really got to have feedback and get outside perspective, and I really appreciate that from you guys. I'm hoping I've done a good job here, done good for the challenge. We're not done yet. We still got some more roofs to put in, some more texturing to do, but we're on the home stretch, or at least I can see the field goal or the end goal or whatever it's called now. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you maybe tomorrow. I was thinking about quitting because I needed some time on my private vault hunting world, but I might just decide I want to stream. So it's kind of up in the air. I won't know. If we are going to stream, you'll see it somewhere between 4 and 5. And I will keep an update on my Discord so you guys will know what I'm doing, okay? Let's go into chat. If you have any last-minute comments or feedback, please post that there. And if you need any information or anything, let me know. Oh, stairs and walls for the... I got it. Okay, I got it. What Boston meant to say is stairs and walls in place of the holes of the pillars. You put them in the spaces in the pillars. Okay, I got it. Okay, well, we'll look into it. We'll see if stairs or slabs or walls... I think walls aren't going to look very good. But we'll give it a try because we might be able to make it look like some of the bricks fell out with a... Actually, before I was going to quit, but just before we quit, let's go back in here really quick. I've got to see this. I want to see what these three things look like. You guys got me going, so now I got to go look, and then I can quit. I need to rest. I'm a tired old man. All right, let me see. I got stone stairs, I got a stone brick wall, and I got some stone slab. That should be good enough to try. Let's go to sleep really quick. All right, we'll give this a try. All right, so let's say we wanted to remove this and we wanted to replace that with a stone wall. It's okay. It's not great. It's okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. So, okay, that's one option. Here's our plane. That works. That works. If we can match the texture good enough, that looks like a chunk of block fell out. So stairs, excellent. Excellent suggestion. Thank you, Boston. That will be the final last touches. After we get all the roofs on and all the basic texturing done, we'll go into the fine details. We don't want to get caught up in fine details right off the bat or we'll get lost. All right, let's see how slabs looks. And slabs works as well. I could see this functioning. Like if I did this, that looks really good. Or even if I did, say, this. We got a chunk missing there and a chunk missing there. All right, so we've got some options. So let me know what you guys think, which of these is better. You like the slabs? Do you like the stairs? Do you like the combination? Next time we start streaming, we're going to look into this. I don't remember what textures we had in here. I think those were supposed to be regular stone, but there it is. I knew I had stone here somewhere. So that might have been brick. I don't know. This was stone for sure. All right, yeah. So we're going to do that. We're going to get rid of some blocks that way. Nice. Thank you for the tip, Boston. All right, now we're out of here and going into the chat. Okay. Oh, and a shout out to Harris Heller StreamBeats. I want to thank him for providing this free music for us to use. I appreciate it. Really thankful for having that. It's worked out really well today. It didn't seem too repetitive to me. That was nice.